Greetings, Minecrafters! Nonsanity here, and welcome to the first episode of Stoneblock 3. Yep, I'm back. And we're going to play... Oh, there we go. Going to play Stoneblock 3. This is a stone block like Skyblock or Ocean Block, and I've played one before in my channel. This is not where you start out. There is nothing here you can do, unless, I'm curious, if I twerk near one of these. Nope, won't grow. I wasn't creative when I tried that. Alright, we have to step through and we have to choose a starting location. I've messed with original and I've messed with cave. A lot of people have done some of the lush ones. I think I'm just going to go with cave again. It gives me plenty of room to start with. So let's go with that. Here we are. And make sure... Okay. And it's still got stuff in here from... Whoops, I got rid of... If you accidentally get rid of the quest book, you can put it back in there. I don't need the trash can, though. There's one on the inventory, which I'm going to use to throw away the quest book. Alright, here we are in our starter room. It's nice and spacious. We have a few patches of this glow lichen, which if you twerk, you crouch, it grows. I'll let it grow now just to light the place up, but once I start getting machines, I'm probably going to get rid of it, because every time you crouch, it grows, and it grows over top of the machines, preventing you from clicking them. So it'll be nice while it lasts, and then it will be gone. There we go. A glowy floor. So, how do we start in this pack? So we got nothing. There's no trees. You can't punch wood. Instead, you got to... Oh, that's steps. Yeah. I got a stone pebble. I feel so special. But we need a lot of them, so I'm going to have to do this a bunch. Now, normally I don't like cutting away when you first start a pack, but... yeah, this is boring, and I'm just going to do this and bring you back. Nothing will happen while you're gone. Okay, I have collected a stack's worth of stone pebbles, which I will turn into not very many stones, or cobblestones. 4 of them gets you a stone crafting table. This acts as a crafting table in every sense of the word in the pack. And next we want to make some stone sticks, stone rods. 2 sets of them, because you need 3. With some cobblestone, and you get a stone hammer. This will let you do the same thing I was doing with my hand, but much faster. And now I won't break my fist on... steps and other blocks. I can actually break them too instead of straining a muscle going, yeah! I don't know where that came from. Next you'll find I have a button on my back that makes me do a karate chop action. So now we can get much faster. Much faster. It is another step in the process. One other thing we can do with cobblestone now is in a diagonal, 4 of them, and then together, what are these called? Cobblestone parts. Makes a cobblestone chest, which I can place down here and stick some things in that I don't need right now. I'll keep the rod. Next. Well, if we take the cobblestone, let's do do that many. And I used a hammer, and I'm going to hold down, I think it's tilde by default. I think it was default. You can see it gets that white outline. That's ultramine, and it shows in right above my health that if I hit this cobblestone now with the hammer, it's going to turn it into gravel. Now, the tilde and that are two separate things. Tilde just means it all goes at once. And I get gravel. But gravel's not what I want quite yet. I want to go one step farther to dirt. So if we do this again with my hammer, you see now it says it's going to go to dirt. Do it all at once, and I get dirt. Let's get some more of these stone rods and make a crook. Now I'm going to take one of these. Let's see, this is a fairly large area here. Put down one dirt there. The rest of it I'm going to lay out as I did before. I'm going to use the crook. It doesn't give any little tips, but what it gives you is lots of plant stuff. And I just want some oaks. A potato, nice. And I can use this bit of dirt, and I crouch. Low bridge. We're just going to use our hand. Well, if we use the hammer, and I can use ultramine. Ultramine only works when you've got a tool in your hand. So even though the stone tool isn't the right tool for this. Oh, and I want to crook the leaves a few times too. Yeah, we got apples. Now I got food. And a lot more saplings than if I just let it despawn on its own. But using the hammer is not good. Now we've got wood. Can make good sticks that way. Now we can make a regular pickaxe. And we can make an axe for chopping down trees. That's pretty good. Get rid of these vines. Don't need them. So now if I do this, I can chop down the tree much more quickly. And I probably should get a few more apples. So use my crook on the leaves. All right, we're making our way up in the world with materials. Looks like the crook is almost dead, so I can do a little bit, but not much. All right. And more apples. So, next we need a source of iron. And you can get raw iron by milling gravel. This is using the Create mod. And that takes polished andesite, cogwheel, some planks, and some sort of stone. Well, we can make... Well, I need some more stone before I can make a furnace. So let's get a few pieces here. So much more faster than slamming my hand into rocks. There we go. We can make a furnace. I'll put that down over here. We can make some charcoal so I can make some torches. Because next we need to either go up or down. Doesn't really matter. I think I'll go down this time. Because we need andesite. Oh, can you make stone torches with these things? No. I wasn't sure. Worth checking. Won't need to carry these with me. Don't need too many torches, but that should be enough. And let's go up over here. we can work our way up. There's no real difference between the pickaxe and the hammer for breaking stone. Either way, you get gravel. But this is another slow process, so, and dark until I place a torch. I will bring you back when I reach the andesite layer. At least it's not the heaviside layer. Okay, we've reached the andesite layer. Looks like it took about 8 torches to get up here. I also had to stop and make a second and third stone pickaxe, and I made another hammer too. You can't vein mine regular stone, but you can vein mine andesite. So I'm going to use up my tools and my torches doing exactly that. See, this one's going to break. Actually, I may have to make some extras. They're breaking pretty quickly. You can see it leaves the stone. Well, vein mine only picks what you... oh, it hurts my health, or hunger. Vein mine only picks the same as the block you are targeting. So it's leaving behind the stone. But it wouldn't work on stone anyway. And since I'm now out of tools again, I should make another crafting table. And let's see, I'll go ahead and make more hammers. Since those don't require any wood. I need a bunch to get enough andesite to last me for a bit, so I don't have to come back. They do very, very quickly, don't they? But you want to get a good bit of this because Create, the mod, uses a lot... Oh. Don't use the stone hammer. Well, a couple of you were yelling at me on that one. Well, there's plenty of andesite, so it's not like I wasted anything. But don't use the hammer because it just gives you cobble. I just noticed that. So we'll get a whole bunch of pickaxes. I mean, I could use the cobble, too. Don't get me wrong. It's not without its uses, but that's not what I'm up here for. All right, let's go over here, get these. Yep. More torches. I don't really want anything spawning up here. I do believe there is an area around where you start that mobs won't spawn. Good or bad. But we may be far enough away over here that that won't protect you. Alright, get my health back up again, or my hunger back up. And see what I got here. I got almost, oh no, yeah, a little bit over full row, so that's almost 12 stacks. I think that's enough for now. So we'll head back down. Bump, bump, bump. All right, I'll meet you down there. Oof, my rush to get up and made it narrow. Oh, my forehead. I am a rather tall person. You'd think in Minecraft I'd be safe. Okay, so let's dump some of what we got here in this little chest. We can make better chests now. Should grow up a whole bunch of trees. Get plenty of wood. This will give me 4 chests. Hammer. Let's put these down. Now we can move stone things separate from plant things. My preferred organization system. I'll put the andesite there and the cobblestone over here along with those things. All right. So we needed to make iron, so we need the millstone. Toss it up here by hitting A on it. So we need a cogwheel, which needs some buttons around polished andesite. Polished andesite is 4 andesite together. I think I'm going to need like, that should do me for the whole pack. And then buttons. Who's got the buttons? I do. 8 buttons. Actually, I'm going to need more trees. Let me grow some more trees, and I will be right back. Okay, I went through several pickaxes, or regular axes, and a little bit of hunger here. So I got plenty of wood. I got over 3 stacks. So we can make this thing now. So let's go over to the crafting table. And we make the cogwheel with the buttons, like so. And, oh, planks. I need some planks. That's enough for a bit. There we go, millstone. Around my neck. No, now we need a crank. And that's it for the moment. Now, there is a quest book in this pack, like I showed you before, and I don't really pay too much attention to the quest pack. It gives you lots of random stuff, and then you're never quite sure what the pack is, how the pack is going to play. But I will go ahead and activate some of the basic stuff here. I should have done that part first, because now I need to go and get some of these little pebbles. There, now I've got rock and stone. And we can make a better crafting table. I think it's plank, plank, stick, stick, over plank? No, over log. There we go. Better crafting table. This one will, if you put something in it, it stays there. I much prefer that one. All right, where are we going to set up this doohickey? How about over here? Place a crank on the bottom. And some cobblestone down. Oh yeah, we need some gravel now. So I'm going to make one other thing. If you take some sticks and a piece of cobble, it's a very cheap wand for placing blocks. Very useful in this pack. Oh, was that all the cobble I got? I've got more over here. This stone one will put down 9 blocks at a time. Alright, that's good. Let's start hammering. Oh, there's cobble on the floor here. Let's see, do I have some more andesite on me? I do. I got plenty. I'm going to fill this in with andesite, so if I hammer cobble here again, it won't take it away. That's good enough. Missed a spot, and it's broken. So I'll just pickaxe these to get them out of the way. Now I can hop up here and put the gravel in. So I got a whole stack of it. It'll only take a stack, I believe. Let's get a free hand and start turning. Yeah, I'm going to cut away again. This takes a little while to process. I think if we crouch, we can see what's inside it. Well, we've processed 4 gravel into 2 coal and 2 sand. We can also get zinc and iron. We got 1 raw iron. That's pretty good. Let's see. Alright, now if we right-click it, that gives me everything that was inside. So we've got the sand, the coal, the iron. And I'm going to go over here, take the coal and turn it into mini coal, which is more efficient. I'm going to save the charcoal for torches. So if I put this raw iron, it'll just use 1 mini coal and stop, and we won't waste excess coal on, since we don't have enough iron to run a whole piece of coal. There we go, piece of iron. So I'm going to do that for a bit and come back when I've got a good supply of iron. I've got a little bit of iron here. One note that when cranking, it really goes through your hunger quickly, so I've already eaten like 5 apples while doing this. So let's stop doing it by hand. Oh, actually I do need more iron. I got the starting for it. 5, no, I need, let's see, I need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 10 iron before I can make this so I don't have to do it myself. Alright, we got enough. Toss that in there, and we can start making some of the other pieces. Alright. So I need more buttons. Do I need buttons? Yeah, I need buttons. So there's 8 more buttons. Actually, I need... Whoops. I need 16 buttons to make... Let's see, what was the small gear? Is the polished andesite. There they are. 2 of those. 1 cogwheel. Need to... Oh, all of a sudden it's got... Oops. All of a sudden it displayed things that I already had. Strange. Wasn't that it? What was it? Big cogwheel. Oh, just planks. Alright. Which I now don't have any of. So a plank and a cogwheel gets you a big one. This one, with these around it, gets you a water wheel. That's how I'm going to power everything. And I should cook up the zinc next, so I don't waste my iron. I'll make the iron like this into a cauldron because we need to get some water. And we need to make a bucket to hold the water. There we go. So I'm going to put down the cauldron and start putting saplings in it. Get a bucket of water. We're going to do an infinite pool over here out of the way. Water. Water. And that's all I needed that for. Away it goes. Now with the zinc, okay, with the zinc I'm going to turn it into nuggets. Combine the nuggets with andesite. Where'd the andesite go? There it is. And now we've got the andesite alloy that this mod uses so much of. And some of those, and we get the shafts. That makes it cheaper to make the cogwheels, just a shaft and some planks, or a shaft and 2 planks, and you don't have to do all the buttons anymore. Oh, bee! We need bees. Yeah, he's stuck down on the ground, and if I'm going to do this, he's going to come out. That's fine. Bees are a strange mechanic in this pack. Oh, see it? He dropped stuff, and eggs. It's the only way to get eggs to start with. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Wow, he didn't drop too much to start with, did he? Dropped gold, copper, and 2 eggs. Still, we need the eggs, because we will have to switch to chickens shortly to make our materials. That's one thing about this crafting station, is it looks at the nearby inventories. I guess it just is looking at the one on the left. And you can see what's in there. So I should put my materials over there, really. That. Need the gear. Don't need the sand. Okay. Alright, so let's automate this sucker. We're going to go down here. See, I want it to be right there, next to it. Dig out like that. So there's a 3x3 space here with 1 block in it. I'm standing on the block. In the center, I place the water wheel. And usually, and it was this time, it wants the water to push it on this side. So let's get a bucket of water, place it here, and there goes the water wheel. Can seal that up, place a shaft. There we go. And then this cogwheel right there. Off comes the crankshaft, and we have automatic grinding. I just have to come over here and right-click it. And it is currently empty, so we can go ahead and put some more gravel in. There it goes. If you put too much, it'll just sit on top. So I don't want it to despawn. I will hold on to it. And as we get more iron, I will make a... Need to... where'd my coal go? There it is. Make some more mini coal here. As I get more iron, I can make a hopper to feed in and pull out, and it'll be much more automated. Then we need to work on feeding it, what to feed it with. I want to automate that too, and that should be pretty easy. So let's see what we got in there. Got another piece of iron. So how much do I need? Well, I need 5 to make 1 hopper. I'm going to need 2. And I should start cooking up some more stone. So let's make some more furnaces. 2 more furnaces. More coal, more mini coal. Cook up the zinc, because I need that too. Not as much though. Iron, and over here we're going to cook cobble. Because I'm going to need, let's see, like 81 stone. Yes, 81, no. Well, let's look up the recipe. We'll find out. I want a cobble gen. Here we go, cobble gen. So it's 1x compressed stone. So 9 times 6. And then lava and water and glass. So I do need to cook up 1 piece of glass. Swap the zinc out for that. More iron. More mini coal. Alright, so I don't need the hand crank anymore. Then the next thing I'm going to need to make is an auto hammer. Alright, so that will need gold. We got one piece from a friendly bee. Well, there's been multiple bees. That was the first one I've seen. Well, I saw one, but it was way too far away, and that was before I had any tools. It's when I was doing my initial rock punching. So I couldn't get to it in time. But if we can get another piece of gold, it'll save me a good bit of construction. Because if we just need to make the gold ourselves, and we'll need to make this anyway. So we need, well, we'll look it up. This is the way it works. To make gold, we need gold, raw gold. Raw gold comes from washing sand. You get sand from hammering dirt. So it's part of that cycle. And this guy needs iron sheets, which either uses an engineer's hammer which is string, and I don't have a source of string at the moment. Oh, wait, no, I can. Industrial hemp fiber. I know how to get that. Alright, well, let's try and get some hemp. And we'll make a little garden. Because we don't need a lot of string. Oh, Stoneblock or any sort of X-block type pack. It's always a matter of bootstrapping yourself up from nothing. And it's a slow process, but once you get through the beginning, everything gets much, much faster. And this pack definitely gets much, much, much faster as you go. Oops. Yeah, I did it again. Where's that andesite? Patching holes with andesite so I don't do this again. I guess I could do it with stone bricks as well. But that would mean using some of my cooking stone. I don't want to do that. Alright, so the gravel now we cook, or we hammer. Thankfully there's no gravel in the floor. Oh, when these break, they don't actually go away. I find that a little bit annoying. Let's make 2 of them. Alright, so this gets this dirt, which it now gives us a prize for making. Again. Alright, that's it. Now we've got the sand. What was I doing? Go down the rabbit hole and you forget what you were doing. I want to get gold. Oh yes. I went too far. Didn't I? Yes, I did. Well, I will need some more sand anyway. Not horrible. I was supposed to stop at dirt. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, so we got the gravel. I need another one of these. Oh, I got one. Trash this one. Don't worry, the pack will get far more interesting shortly. And I need another hammer. Oi, 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 oi. Give me 2 hammers, please. Alright, so now I've got the dirt. So, let's look at what we got from crooking the dirt. I did not get what I needed. So I need to crook some more dirt. Don't want to crook it all, though, because I'll need a little bit. Alright, let's crook that much. Yep, I'm full. Did I get what I needed this time? Yes, I did. Hooray! I need a grass seed. Where do I want to put a patch of grass? I guess over here. Will do. Switch back to my pick because I put andesite in the floor here and now I can get it back. Do a little patch. There we go. Really, I was one short. Well, that could be water when I turn this into a farm if I do. Alright, so I put down one of these grass seeds here. I don't think twerking... Nope, that just covers it up with the darn glow of lichen. I don't know if the grass will grow under it. Probably will, but I'll just leave it be. Let's get the glow at least close to it. Actually, put a torch. There we go. That'll help it spread. Don't have a watering can. Okay, so this thing should be done with its batch. Can finish cooking up materials. This is almost done with the stone. It probably is enough. Let's see here. Nope, just 3 shy. Very close. Should have just counted. We need another bucket, so we can make that. And we need some lava. So to make lava, it's actually very easy in this pack. You take 2 sticks diagonally to each other. Go over somewhere out of the way here and right-click and hold. Lava! Yeah, it's just that easy to make lava in this pack, but it is a very manual process. And then the other bucket has to be water. So we're going to have water, and we're going to have lava. And don't want to put them down yet because I need to make one more of these compressed stone. Water, lava, glass, cobblestone, generator. Very good. Now I'm going to use that in conjunction with a drawer. We'll just stick it over here for the moment. Put it on top, and it should... I may need to prime it with 1 cobble. Is that going to... Lootby. Where is Lootby? He's up in the wall, of course. Alright, let's see if we can get to him. Again, you really need to get a lot of these eggs from the bee. Because, wrong place for a torch. And I'm going to close this off so he doesn't fly out of here. Because every time you throw an egg, you usually don't get... Oh, he just came right down, didn't he? You usually don't get a chicken. 1 egg. And a useless flower. And another egg. And that's it? Wow, he was a stingy bee. So you need to throw out a lot of eggs before you get 2 chickens. And you need 2 chickens if you want to start a chicken farm. He interrupted me. What was I doing? Yeah, this wasn't pulling out, so I need... There is a puller upgrade. Can I make that? I need redstone first. Don't have that. I thought this would... Maybe it goes out the top. I forget. I don't have a axe. Let's go ahead and make a different tool. I got the materials now. Pick. Well, I've got a pick. So let's make a stone axe and a shovel. Put the shovel here, the axe there, and the pick in the middle. Okay, so it uses the... Well, it's fine. Use the durability of the one I used. Paxel. This axe is all 3, which is handy. I'm pretty sure it works out the bottom, but... I'm going to place it here. So work out the side, maybe? Nope. So push out the top. Ah, okay, there we go. Pushes out the top. That's fine. Alright, so what was I doing next? I need... We're going for gold, so I need the washer, which means... Well, there's 2 ways to make the plates that you need for the fan, for this guy. Well, there's more than 2 ways, I'm sure. But iron sheets can be made with this engineer's hammer. I was sort of wanted to go that route because it's just a lot easier. The other way is using a press, which requires a good bit of iron to make. And we do have that. We could make that, I suppose. I want to make the 2... Do I want to make hoppers or go into the pipes mod? We need redstone. So hoppers it is. 2 hoppers. We need to get past the point where we're still locked behind materials. So we'll put that... come on. Oh, this is in the way. There we go. And if I put this here, yes, it works. And then I can put this on top, and then I've got my own supply of cobblestone in the drawer, and then the rest goes in here, right? Oh, it has to go on the top. Rearrange. So that. And way up top, that. Oh, no. Cobblestone doesn't go in that. We still need the other piece. Well, no wonder I was getting ahead of myself. We still need to make the auto hammer. Auto hammer. I mentioned it, but hadn't gotten to it. So, can't make this yet because we still need the 1 piece of gold. If another bee comes along, but let's assume it doesn't. So, back to making string. How's our grass doing? Oh, we can't do the string anyway because we need bone meal and we don't have... Yep, alright, never mind. Boy, I want to do things a little differently than I've done before. but not every different path is going to work. So we've got to make the presser. So let's get its recipe up here. For that, we're going to need some andesite casings. So we'll get our andesite out. Put that away. Busy in inventories. That's good enough for the moment. Andesite is a log. Let's make 6 of these. That gets stripped of its bark, and then you hit it with an andesite alloy. There we go, andesite blocks. So I think it was shaft, andesite block, block of iron. We have what we need. Now let's make it automatic, or I can get out the crank. But I prefer it to be automatic. So, yes, let's make another gear. Let's make 5 gears. Put 4 of them around an andesite casing. It gives us a gearbox. And then we take the gearbox and a gear over here. Or I don't need the gear. I can just use the gearbox. If I put it up top like this. We need to make it a vertical gearbox. We have to craft it again. Place it on there. And then, boom. But it has a more limited range, so let's build up a little platform for it. Alright, so now we can take some iron, toss it there, and slowly it just got pressed into an iron plate. So we need some more iron. I did not put any gravel in there. Do I have any more? I do not. Alright, so we've got that. Take it off. We're still working on this. I just need a bit more iron. And yeah, I was out. Start one cooking. So this just needs 1 andesite alloy and 4 iron. So I just need 2 more. Whoops. 2 more iron. Give me 1 more. There it is. It's so nice to be automatic. I can do other things. And speaking of doing other things, let's put some of that iron in a different furnace to speed things along ever so slightly. And I can start these 2 pressing. Come back for the 3rd. And done. So let's make this encased fan. Propeller. Fan. Now we need to hook it up to our power system. We're going to do that with another gear shaft. So 4 more gears. And another andesite gear. We're going to make it a vertical one as well. Place it there. I have to redirect that hopper to the side. Eventually we'll have a chest there. For now we'll just do that. Where'd my fan go? There it is. Place it here. And it blows. In a good way, though. Let's make some... oh, it's gravel. Andesite. Some andesite slabs. 1 there, 1 there, and 2 there. and get a bucket of water. And this is how we will wash some materials. So now you can see the particles have turned blue. So I can take, let's see, it was sand that we want to wash. I got more here. And more is being generated by this thing. We're starting to get, the material is starting to flow. The material must flow. Oh, here we go. Look at all that stuff we get washed out of the sand. We got gold, we got sulfur, which we'll probably never use. We got silver, which we'll probably never use. Copper, apatite, which we'll definitely never use. Clay, fluorite. We'll actually use the fluorite, oddly enough. Let's make some more mini coal. Restock. Went in here. Nope, oh, it went in there. Okay, now we've got enough gold to make this auto hammer, I think. Oh, we still need the redstone. All right, redstone needs washing of dust. All right, dust is something we have not yet met. It is time to meet the dust. Cook the gold. And to get dust, you take the sand and you hammer it. You smash it with a hammer. Boom, dust. Alright, come over here and when we wash the dust. Now we can also wash the gravel, and that gets us, let's see, washing. So sand gets us all of these. Gravel gets us diamonds and emeralds and amethysts and lapis and flint, a little bit of iron. And dust will get us certus and some crystals and redstone, which we hopefully got some redstone. We did. And it gives us bone meal. So now I can make that string, but not at the moment. Alright, so let's get this guy over here. So we need an iron hammer, which is the same as a regular hammer, but it's made of iron. Which we got some. So we got iron hammer. And we need 2 glass now. I'm out of sand, but there's probably some in here. Cook the iron up. That's still going. We'll put the sand over here. And then we'll put more zinc in this one. One more piece of glass, and we can really get this thing automated for iron. There we go. Auto hammer. Alright, these things are a little finicky to place, so what I'm going to do is hopper on the top, and then I think I need to stand on the other side here, like this. I think, is that the input? Looks like it's aiming down, so maybe that's not the input. I guess I'm going to need one more hammer. It doesn't have any more in there. We can make another, not hammer, hopper. Need to make another hopper. There we go. So we're going to hopper in there. And I don't know if we can output. Does this? It does output cobblestone. And it is not going in this guy, so I did have it backwards. Let's place it from this side. There it goes. See, it's getting cobble into it. And it's going bang, 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 and we should be getting gravel in there. It's working. And, wait. Oh, stuff. There was a bee. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Egg especially. Oh, he's still here. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff for me today. Got it. Got mystical white flower from Botania. 2 more eggs. I think he gave me the gold and the copper. And a chance cube, which I will now delete. I don't need chance cubes. They are mostly just bad news. Alright, let's make some chests here for holding the output. 1 and 2. You can see what I mean about this stuff? It just constantly getting in the way. And there it goes. It is filling up with the output. And it will just keep going. It's an unlimited supply of cobble. Oh, and I can put my drawer back up there. Put it on top. And it goes up. Good. So when I need cobble, I got some. The rest is getting processed. It should... If I didn't have that drawer up there, it would definitely be filling up faster than it could be processed. But with taking a half of it up there, it might not be at full speed. But this is something that's going to run overnight. I'm running on a server, so it'll just keep going. So I'm going to have plenty of iron. Okay, that's a good spot to stop, I think. I forgot to set a timer. So, in this first episode, we've got completely automated milling, and a little spot to do washing and stamping that is semi-automated. It is powered, though I need to be the one to toss things into it and pick up the results. And you know, I probably will never automate either of those two, because as soon as we have chickens, we really won't need any washing or grinding or stamping. We probably will need a little bit for, but once I get one of those hammers, it'll be a little easier. They don't last for too many uses, but stuff. Oh, it looks like we got a basic pipe upgrade from the bee. So we got 7 diamonds. Oof. All right. So we can actually upgrade the auto hammer to gold. Looks like I could do that now. Then to diamond, I could do that now too. And then to netherite, which I can't do until I get to chickens. So I could speed that up. But then we need a better cobble gen, and to upgrade the cobble gen, let's the next tier requires Tinker's Construct to make a basin to pour seared stone over it. And then iron, 4 blocks of iron. And then to speed it up more, it's 4 blocks of gold. And to speed it up even more, it's 4 blocks of diamond. But that would also require, if I remember correctly... Oh, you can melt diamond chickens. And it will work with lava. Oh, that's better. Otherwise, you have to use blazing blood to melt the diamonds. But if you have diamond chicken, it works with just regular... Nice. All right. But I don't know if we'll need that. At some point, we'll just have plenty of cobblestone. So I'm going to do one more thing before we wrap this episode up. And that is make some fencing. And we will do it over here. Let's clear a little spot out. Doesn't need to be too big, but and let's throw some eggs and see if we get 2 chickens. I don't think we've got enough eggs for it. I think I'm going to have to hang around between episodes and wait for more loot bees to grace us with their ovum. Well, not their ovum. I'm sure they belong to a chicken at some point. Which came first, the chicken or the bee? Alright, let's get the eggs. Got 6 chances. What are the odds? Not very good. But let's see. 1. Well, starting off good. Now we got 5 chances for 1 chicken. It's still not great, but it's doable. 2. Nope. 3. 3 left. 2 left. Alright. Come on. Our little friend needs a buddy. And sorry, you're an only child for now. Wait for Christmas. Alright. I think that is it for this episode. This is going to be a fun pack, I think. I hope you think so too. And it will really get really growing soon, I hope. The phases are punching stone, which we just did now. Chickens, which will be probably at the end of next episode. And then a little bit more stuff, and eventually we're going to get to EMC. This pack uses Project E to good effect. It doesn't break the game at all. In order to get the end items, and I guess I should talk a little bit about those. Are these things: the Sword of the Cosmos, Longbow of the Heavens, Hoe of Green Earth, World Breaker, Planet Eater, and then the 4 Infinity armor pieces. And then there's also a certain tablet that uses these things, Infinity Ingots. First, look at the recipes for these things. Here's the pickaxe. Yeah, this is a big crafting table. And it uses a lot of these things. They all use a lot of these things. The armor, the tools, the weapons. These Infinity Ingots. If we click on one of those, it too is a big recipe. Yeah, it's looking sort of difficult. But then you get down, these things, neutronium, they come from a specific block. You just place the block and it'll eventually make these. It makes them in little piles of dust, which you need 9 to make a nugget, which you need 9 to make an ingot. And they're pretty slow, but you can make a lot of them. You can speed them up. There's things to do. Or just wait. So that's how you get those. These things are not too bad. Nether stars? Yeah, nether stars. Not too bad. And diamond lattice, which is netherite and diamonds. Again, netherite, but not too bad, comparatively. Because these things, I'm going to put one up here at the very beginning. These things are, yeah, let's look at these. More of the diamond lattice and crystal matrix, more of the neutronium, the little piles, the nuggets, and the ingots. Some broken records. You just take a record and craft it. You get like 8 fragments. That's easy. This thing is another big recipe, but, end stone, ender pearls, neutronium, and an ender star. Not too bad. Everything else requires some work. Cosmic meatballs, you need a raw of every meat. The ultimate stew requires a lot of different foods. And most of these take multiple cooking steps and chopping and cooking of things. That was one of the bigger ones there. And then you need each one of these, which are various materials. Sometimes fairly simple. You're a knight, you need 45, and you get a singularity. Enderium block. You need a block of enderium. You need 22 of those. Pig iron. You need 128 pig iron to make that singularity. Some of them are more complicated, like processing add-on tier 2 from industrial foregoing. You need 45. But those, of course, are in another machine with latex and all sorts of stuff. One of the worst, oddly enough, is the balloon from Immersive Engineering. It's a little tiny one block that you can place in the air. It's good if you're out in the middle of the sky and you want to put blocks down. You can pop a balloon, and then you can attach stick blocks to the sides of it and start building in the middle of the air. Very handy. But you need 720 of them, which is a lot to begin with. But then it takes this tough fabric and treated wood slabs, and the treated wood requires creosote, and the slabs require the industrial hemp fiber. Okay, it doesn't look too bad, you think? But here's the thing. It's a matter of math. And I need to use my calculator here. So, I went through all the recipes at the end and counted how many of these infinity ingots we need. And then each of these requires a bunch of the infinity catalysts. So I counted those up, and the total is 1,628. Times 720 to get how many of these singularities we need. Divided by 2, because you get 2 balloons for every craft. Times 3 for this tough fabric. And then times 8 for the industrial hemp. And if I typed all that right, I get 14 million industrial hemp fiber. Yeah. And it doesn't have an EMC value, so we can't make it from EMC. It has to be grown, either in a regular bit of farmland, a phyogenic insulator, garden cloche, or a hopping pot, a bonsai pot. It is one of the slowest parts that I know of in this pack, and one of many. The food, all these different foods, you need 16,028 of each of these. And then all these, and some of them, like, there are a few more difficult ones even than the balloon, like polonium. You only need 3 for a star, but this comes from a nuclear reactor. Well, post-processing the fuel from a nuclear reactor, the nuclear waste, which is radioactive, of course. Yeah, there is a lot to do in this pack, and I hope you look forward to watching me tackle all of these things with the automation. And I am going to give myself a little bit of a handicap. Yes, I am. No digital storage. No applied energistics or refined storage. Everything's going to have to be in chests or in drawers or anything like that. No digital storage. Yeah, I'm crazy. I know. I'm non-sane. And I'm also, this is Nonsanity, signing out. Take care, be good, and see you next time.